Hello everyone, Movie Man Chad, Cousin Rich, ready to strap in for another movie review. And we just saw the spin-off film to Despicable Me 1 and 2 when we first got to know the Minions, but now they have their own film. It's a prequel, it's the 1960s. It's pretty much an origin story, and the movie, of course, is called Minions. Yay.
It was awesome.
Okay, so, yeah, this is a prequel. We get to know 3 Minions. One name is Stuart, yeah. Bob, and then Kevin. Kevin is the one that decides that we need to get out of the situation we're in right now. We've been taking care of all these criminals and, you know, bosses for such a long time now, and we need to find the boss that they we'll definitely find, hopefully, because, you know, this is a prequel, so we all kind of know where this is going when they meet Gru and blah, 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 blah. But this is their adventures in the 60s, looking for a new boss to, you know, be the minions for, be the henchmen. So, have you seen Despicable 1 and 2, Cousin Rich?
No.
So this is kind of your introduction to this whole universe.
I've seen the commercials. I've seen the guys on the cover of Subway and a few other places when they were marketing. Look like a bunch of Twinkies.
Yes.
It made me hungry every time I looked at them.
Here's the thing. If you go like buy I think a meal here at AMC, or if you go over at Regal or somewhere, you actually get a deal where it comes with the popcorn and the soda, and then you get 2 Twinkies that look like Minions.
Really?
And you can actually eat a Minion.
Why didn't you tell me that when we were in there? I would have did it, man.
It's just like $20. You want to waste $20?
Hey, to eat a Minion, that would have been awesome.
Well, you actually got to use your Movie Pass for the first time.
Yeah, actually, I popped my cherry on.
Popped your cherry on the Movie Pass. So. Awesome. The movie technically was kind of free for you, even though you had to pay something a month.
Yeah,
pretty cool, huh?
So paying for $20 for Twinkies
wasn't a big deal.
Wouldn't have been that bad.
Yeah. So, having said all that, how did you feel about Minions?
I enjoyed the animation. The fact that they speak in Minionese, which it seems like I picked up a lot of the Spanish verbiage, and it seemed like maybe there's some Nihongo in there, my Nihongo Skoshi, but I like the fact that the Queen was in it. If I could say anything that was cool about it, I dug the fact that at the end, pretty much, they were the Queen's minions. And we all know that that's all we are to her. So I kind of felt at home watching everybody cheer.
What about Sandra Bullock as the villain, as Scarlet Overkill? Was she an Overkill?
That's who that was, huh?
That was Scarlet. That was Sandra Bullock. Her voice.
I saw her name at the beginning, but I didn't even clue in on it. It was great. I mean, she played a good bad chick. I liked the husband. He was kind of cool.
I don't know I was trying to figure out what his voice was. His name was Herb. And I was trying to figure out what his voice was, but I couldn't figure it out. So I'll go online later. And of course, there's a huge laundry list of stars galore, you know, because, you know, Gru is not here this time, played by Steve Carell. You know, it's the Minions story, and you know,
it was at the end, though, right?
Well, we don't want to spoil it. Spoiler alert, everyone. So, Cousin Rich over here, spoiling movies, everyone. So, you know, I love. Okay, I will say,
it was a prequel, so it wasn't really a spoiler.
I know, just kidding. So, I love Despicable Me 1, 2010, I think it came out.
Yeah.
Love that film. It's one of my favorite animated films of the last 15 years. Despicable Me 2, which came out in 2013, I thought was a good follow-up. And I love the Minions. They're fun they're sidekicks to Gru and the little girls. You haven't seen the other movies. You should see Despicable Me 2. The little girls are cute as well. So I was excited to see this movie because this Universal Pictures group that Illumination Entertainment that makes these films, there's some really great artists here, great animators. And what I loved about Minions the most, like my cousin said over here, I'll agree with him on that, is the animation. It's so beautiful. The colors, we didn't see it in 3D, thankfully, but it would have been probably nice to see a movie like this in 3D.
Probably would have been.
Yeah, it would have been fun, but we didn't see it in 3D. Just the colors and the animation, the designs, the way things looked, the houses. London looks great in animation form. That dinosaur looked great in animation form. You know, I just love the colors. It's just a really colorful looking movie. That's what really held my attention. Because when it came to, you know, these minions. They're cool, they're funny, you can't hardly understand what they're saying. I kind of like them more as side characters around Gru than their actual movie themselves. When it came to the human element, Scarlet Overkill was okay. It was okay villain. It wasn't really that memorable. I can't really think of any. I think there's this family. I think the family that kind of drive them around from New York to Orlando was.
Oh yeah.
I like the family. They were like these family of criminals, and even their kids were criminals.
And the cat too.
And the cat was a criminal, and the baby was a criminal.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So you know, there's a lot to like here, and what it comes down to it for me is that this is a film really just for children. It's just for kids, small children.
Kids with ADD especially.
Yeah.
You can already tell what the minions really are.
Yeah, it's a lot of like, everybody's on. It's like a lot of fast stuff going on, really action, boom, 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 boom. But
I tell you right now, if there was going to be a part 3 to this, or I guess it would be part 4.
Well, there's going to be...
How to take out the minions and be able to win the movie, like win the game, is just pretend you're throwing Skittles at them, right? And just get a bunch of multicolored Adderall and just like fling them out into the crowds, and you'll just watch them all just pass out because they all have ADHD. It's awesome.
So I say it's a kids movie, but I think parents will enjoy it because of the amazing animation. It's a movie it's definitely catered for the kids, but I think the family can enjoy it. I was surprised how
warning parents though that if your kids do start to mimic these kids, the best thing to probably do is
put these minions.
Starts to mimic them, especially late at night. I don't recommend play it like right as they wake up in the morning when they have all that energy, and you get a chance to maybe like leave the nanny with them. If that's not the case, and if it's going to be nighttime, I highly recommend a small dose of NyQuil in their hot milk. Just to tone it down a little bit.
Oh my god. Anyways, so I was surprised how dark this movie was. You know, there is something at the end that I think was put there because it is quite dark. You do see a lot of things die or bosses die, which was kind of surprising. But there's something at the end. I don't want to spoil anything. If you stay till the end of the credits, watch all the credits. Our whole audience left, like right after they left. We stayed, we sat there, and there was a really nice, fun scene, kind of a tribute to the Beatles and to the entire cast of the movie. So it was kind of nice because there's a lot of people that I think die in this movie. You know,
not as horrific as we probably would hope as adults.
Yeah, but it's a kids movie.
Something
it's a kids
out of the movie. Yeah.
So stay till the very end. There's an extra scene at the very end after all the credits, right before you go home. Anything else you want to say before we close out and give our final review, rating?
Honestly, I think that everybody that wants to see this. Probably wait until DVD unless you're taking the kids. Me personally, I really liked movies like Ice Age. The animation in some of those other ones were, for me at least, were a lot more exciting. Just maybe it was the songs they sang were a lot more like energizing. Listening to the whole movie and feeling like I was in a room full of kids with ADD that were from every country on the planet, because literally every minion was speaking probably a real language on Earth. It just was literally a different language for every little minion. And so the overwhelming of the nya 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 made me seriously wish they still had Quaaludes invented, because I really could have taken a few of those. But
so your final rating?
My final rating would probably be like, if I was under 12, 3. Since I was over 12, probably like 2. Okay. And that's just because I couldn't understand anything, and that's maybe just because I'm too old to understand Minionese.
Minionese, that's pretty good. Yeah, I liked it. I think it's a good movie, mainly because of the animation, and I'm looking forward to Despicable Me 3, because then we get the gang back together.
There you go.
And
we'll be able to understand.
We'll never understand
what the boss says.
What these guys. Yeah, well, we understand what the boss says. You know, I love Gru. Steve Carell is great. Yeah. So I would give it 3 out of 4 stars as well. Comment box below. Have you seen this film? What'd you think? talk about Despicable Me. What is your favorite one? Are you looking forward to Despicable Me 3, 4, 5? They're making so much money this week, and no one's seeing this at home, Rick. They're all going to theater. Our theater was packed. Kids are going to see this movie. This will be the big winner of the weekend.
Well, like I said, if you got kids, definitely take them and sip some alcohol in that Coke that you're getting at the draft, you know, at the counter. Just take.
Don't give it to your kids, though.
Take a flask with you because you're going to get a headache, but the kids will love it as long as you give them Adderall after they leave.
But if you're going to see Minions, this movie, take the kids first to see Inside Out. That's all I got to say. All right, everyone. Talk to you later. Peace be with you. Anything you want to say, Rick, before we talk out? Leave. Bye-bye.
I'll see you next time. Bye, con Dios.
Yes. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and share this video. And also, please check out these amazing movie websites. And if you enjoyed this review, please click here to subscribe to my channel, and also please check out all my recent reviews right here on YouTube. Have a great day, live film, find peace, happiness, and harmony in anything and everything you do, and I'll talk to you at my next movie review.